I pretty much back myself to appraise a property better than anyone else in the country in terms of like residential rundown houses. I don't care if you've studied to be a RIC surveyor. I'm a better appraiser than anybody in the
Really?
just because I've been doing it such a long time. Um, and I have a pretty keen eye for what something is going to sell for. Even in the other business, I pretty much understand. I'm pretty sure that and sometimes I'm surprised something goes more than I thought, but typically I'm kind of on
Can I
point.
ask on that? How close are you working with Russ? You get your instruction. Is he emailing you and saying, "What do you reckon this is worth?" Before I give the value?
Look, we sit
or is
two
he
seats away from each
independent?
other,
Yeah.
so we're
Okay.
so. But if I'm on holiday, I'm sort of. I was this time I was doing appraisals, and pinging them back to the office because I didn't want to let anybody down.
Yeah.
One of the sort of key things for me, and it goes back to the sort of service side. If you're an LPA receiver or you're a probate solicitor and you're sending me through an appraisal, I want to come back to you ideally within the hour with a detailed report back on that property and tell you what I think about it and what I think the guide price should be, what I think the reserve price should be. And it was really important for me to instill that in the rest of the team. Now, it's not always possible to get it back in an hour. Maybe it has to be the same day. But it's those things are important. I think those are the things that other businesses, other auction houses possibly don't do. And therefore, I want to make sure that people know they can count on us. They need a valuation, not valuation, an appraisal. We're getting it back to you straight away.